And still in Abuja, the Attorney General of the Federation, Abubakar Malami, has described reports of an alleged $2.4 billion crude oil theft as baseless and lacking in merit. The minister spoke when he appeared before the ad hoc committee probing alleged loss of over $2.4 billion in revenue from illegal sale of 48 million barrels of crude export in 2015. National Assembly correspondent Jokia Disa reports.
Crude cargo.
After several invitations, the minister, accompanied by the permanent secretary, is before the legislators. Abubakar Malami apologizes for his inability to honor the committee's invitations and reaffirms his respect for the parliament.
First, let me express my sincere apology, multiple apologies for that matter. First, on account of my inability to be here earlier.
A one-page document is passed to him for his eyes only, and after going through it in silence, says he will not agree to a closed-door meeting.
I'm here for open engagement for the Nigerians to see. I am here on behalf of Nigerians, and I want Nigerians to share in what we are doing for the purpose of transparency and accountability of it.
We are not asking for closed doors.
I know very well. That is why I'm asking who are they.
Came in,
yes.
And we feel in the interest of both parties, justice, okay, and this protect the institution of the National Assembly and that of the government of the Federation of Nigeria.
That settled, he provides responses to the numerous questions posed to him in the course of the committee's correspondences to his office. The minister describes the petitioners as a syndicate poised to defraud the nation. He therefore believes the committee should not waste its time on the probe.
A prima facie case of fraud. So this time around, it is not about the recovery of the product, but the fact that these people in contention were fraudulent. They simply were trying to establish a case against the federal government to extort the federal government.
He also insists his office is not in charge of recoveries, but the Minister of Finance, and that all recovered funds are deposited in an assets recovery account domiciled in the Central Bank of Nigeria. The committee seeks guidance in the provision of Section 162 of the Constitution, which states that all government revenues shall be deposited in the Federation account.
Asset recovery account. Because we are assuming on this part, before we conclude, we still want a guide from you, that part of what is causing the misinformation is because maybe the process or the procedure, we have been contravening them.
Yeah. Where you find a breach is if the monies are utilized from the account without recourse to appropriation, without being deposited into the Federation account. And at the end of the day, it's about transparency.
After speaking for more than 1 hour, the committee halts its flow, demanding that its memorandum be made available to be digested for further interrogations. The committee says it has over 700 questions for the minister. Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice, Abubakar Malami, still has a date with this committee, and he has promised to make himself available anytime he is needed with necessary information that will assist the committee in the discharge of its assignment. Jokia Disa, TVC News, Abuja.